You are now listening to The Adult Conversation with Candy, Sunshine, Just Drew, and Unrestricted D. So put the kiddies to bed, grab your partners for some adult talk and play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adult Conversation. I'm Candy.
I'm Just Drew.
I'm Sunshine Aces.
And we are Adult Conversation Radio Show. This is actually our last show of the year. So if you don't know anything about us, we're an online radio show where we get together every week to discuss all types of things like love,
Fucking.
romance,
Fucking.
finances,
I'm so
Mental health.
relationship, cheating,
Mental health. Dying
side
healthy.
pieces.
Dying healthy.
mental health. Drew, always on mental health with Drew, always.
Always.
Those are all the lovely things we talk about here and more on Adult Conversation.
Every show is a mental health show.
It's mental health for me and Sunshine because we have to sit here with you.
That's right.
That is very true. You're so
Facts.
smart, Candy.
But when you weren't here like those weeks, I would leave and be like, "Oh my God,
It was a great show.
it was a great show."
It was.
I wasn't
it was.
stressed or anything.
Right.
I actually went back and watched a few.
A few shows you weren't on.
Yes.
How'd you feel?
Mad.
Why were you
I
mad?
was mad because y'all looked like y'all was having fun and having a good show, and I wasn't nowhere to be found. And yeah,
We were.
so yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
Alright.
I'm so. Drew, can you pull me?
Can I what?
Pull me.
Can I pull you?
Something's wrong. I'm choking.
Oh man, there's something going on down there.
Is it? Okay, never mind.
Yes. Hold on. Let me go under the table.
So, Candy,
Please come from up under the table.
Candy, what'd you have? How was your weekend?
I'm waiting to throw up, Sunshine. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Oh man, hold on. Wow.
I can switch with Candy because she don't use them. Yeah, I can hear everything.
Okay.
Much better. Thank you.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy for y'all.
Thank you, Drew, for spending some time under the table.
Was it as good for you?
It was really
as
good.
it was
Thank
for me?
you. I like when you go under the table.
Just say no.
See, now everybody gonna think we was doing something nasty.
They gonna think I was licking kneecaps.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, that was gross.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yes. So those are all the things. Drew, how was your weekend?
my weekend was good. I didn't do shit. I was sick, under the weather, so I was supposed to go a couple of places. And I said, "Fuck them. I'm staying in," and I played my game all weekend.
Okay, sounds like not fun. Sunshine, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I don't really remember. Okay, I went to TPA Friday. I think that's what I did. And then, was that the Naughty and Nice party? Or was that the weekend before?
That was weekend before.
Well, what did I do Saturday?
I have no clue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I lost the whole week. I went to the sex show. Yeah.
You did. I saw
Yeah,
that.
I went to the sex show, and that was it.
Did they fuck on stage?
A lot of people came. Not me, but I mean, people came on stage. You know, they did some little skits and shit, but that was it. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I took my sister out because she had been sick for a while,
Yeah.
and so I thought Candy was doing something, but she wasn't. So, and then I went by this. After that, I went by this surprise party. It was a surprise birthday party,
Yeah.
and I stopped by there. But I'm gonna let Candy tell about that.
Okay.
How was your weekend, Candy?
It was cool. On Saturday, I went out to Goombay's Ugly Sweater Party. That was a completely sold out event. It was really nice. And then I'm sorry, that was Friday. On Saturday, I had a surprise birthday party for D, and it was just epic. We had 2 strippers to come through, just a bunch of foolishness, partying all night, and just having a good time. So it was a surprise birthday party for him.
The lemon cake was good.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I don't know which one it was you ate, but one I got, one Princess got. So thank you,
Yeah.
Princess. A lot of people came through and actually helped me get everything together.
Labels or relationship titles. And number 1, you are a side chick if his motherfucking dog hates you. If the dog don't like you, chances are you a motherfucking side chick. What?
Young, you just get worse and worse.
That's facts.
Keep going. You said there's 5 more.
That's fucking facts. You know what I mean?
Lord Jesus.
So now
Gonna blame the
I'm gonna
dog.
give you the top refrain, and I mean refrain from having the talk, having the what are we doing? Where's this going? That talk get your ass pushed straight to the motherfucking curbside. Number 2, don't let him get bored. When he texts you, keep the conversation interesting. Matter of fact, when he texts you, he might not be able to text back. Send some nakeds. Send some news. You know what I mean? Keep him entertained. And the number one thing to do to operate as a successful side chick is give him space. Don't always be the first to text him or seek him out. Give him breathing room. He has a full-time main joint and you're a part-timer, seasonal, a temp even. Act accordingly. And there you have it. 5 ways to know that you are the side chick and 5 successful things that you can do to remain the side chick.
Well, she's a bitch anyway, so she can go ahead and follow all those bitch ass shit.
And I would have to add that technically that could go for both.
Facts.
The side ninja should know his role as well.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
So, I mean,
it should have
I
been
gave
side
you-
piece etiquette.
Side piece.
We should have said side piece. It is now side piece etiquette.
but hold on. There is a distinct difference.
What's the difference?
No. There's a distinct
Tell
difference
us.
And watch it.
in side niggas and side chicks.
What is the difference?
Side niggas, we cool where we at. We don't even want the upgrade. We don't
Lies,
need the headache.
lies,
we don't need the
lies,
headache of
lies.
being the number 1 dude.
They do.
Y'all
Some of
bring
them
too
do.
much shit.
Some of them do.
We don't need the headache.
Some of them do. Some of these side niggas want to go to the main.
Nah. For the most part, man, you got to show me some statistics on that because all the side niggas I know, they cool where they at. They don't have none of the drama of having to figure out.
How many side ninjas you know?
Now we getting personal.
Well, all
Yeah,
the
we
side
get
bitches
personal
I
here.
know.
They want upgrades.
Nah.
Them bitches want upgrades.
Nah. Some of they happy just getting dick and then him going about their business.
Sure you
They're
right.
not interested. They're in their 40s. They're not interested in a relationship.
Sure you right.
So why do you think why are you stating it's a double standard? That like it's okay for the women to be side chicks and stay in their place, but it's not okay for the men to be side niggas and stay in their place.
Right.
I'm not saying it's not.
You just said it's really
But I'm
different.
just
You
saying,
said most of the you saying women are not satisfied with being on the side as if men are.
No, men are.
Most of my friendships
Some
have ended in
men
failure
are
because they're not happy being on the side.
Some females are happy.
Most
You don't know.
I'm talking about most of the people I know from my own experience.
True.
Oh man, that was gangster. Keep it gangster.
All right, go ahead, Drew.
So from my experience, and all the dudes that I know that are actual side dudes, they cool where they at. They don't get, you know what I mean? So like with relationships come problems and shit. You got arguments, all that old shit, right? But when you decide motherfucker, you don't get all that. You get the happy time. Now you might gotta sit still every now and then and let them motherfuckers vent about their main. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you gotta listen to some of the shit that they main not doing, and then you gotta take up the slack from time to time. But for real, women always want that upgrade for the most part because
The word always is a very strong word.
Right. I wish
I
you would
said
stop.
for the most part.
And it's always got to
Hey,
be
but you
some
gotta say
women.
Always. It's some women want to upgrade. Some men want to upgrade.
Most men want the upgrade in my experience.
Exactly.
Fellas, help me out, man. Fellas, help me out. And I know we got to go to break, right?
We don't have
We
to
ain't
we
got
can do
no
whatever
break
we
right
want.
now.
Oh, that's right. Y'all run this motherfucker.
This our last show of the year.
What's this motherfucker? What's the
Since
Sunshine?
Trump want to be gone for like 6 weeks. So
I know, man. This
we probably won't be
motherfucker-
back here for another 6 months.
This motherfucker going to Grenada. Sunshine, what's the number?
On the top of your agenda.
God
That's
damn.
why we put it there.
Yes, you must be.
You see what I'm saying?
He's
I'm
living
a
his side-
whole side nigga.
We know.
I'm a whole side nigga.
We know.
So a whole lot of shit, I don't even know where to go look to deal with this shit at.
Because you got all your bitches to do it.
I don't have no bitches. I don't have bitches. I wish I did. Matter of fact, hold on, let me check my pocket. See if
I'm changing this show to side nigga and side bitches.
Listen, y'all. 301,
I'm down.
301-232-5700. Fellas, help me out. If you a side dude, call in. I want to hear from you. Ladies, if you a side chick, call in. I want to hear from you.
So when I was doing my research, which I actually do research the topic, not out front. I do it before I get here.
Right.
Yeah, I do it ahead of time. Because I didn't know the topic for a minute. I did anyway. So
yeah, we knew.
Yeah, what had happened was, so they were talking about one of the things, when I was looking around, somebody said, and this is holiday time, I really wanted to know what are side pieces expectations for the holidays, right? Especially with Christmas coming, because I don't have any expectations for the holidays from any of my sides. I don't have any expectations. I don't need no gift. I don't want none of that shit. I don't even want no deck because I'm on a sabbatical. But unless I need an act of service, like something done around the house or some shit like that, I do want that for the holidays. So this lady was saying that she was upset because the dude is married. He's been married for years, and his side piece got upset because he usually comes over after Thanksgiving dinner. Like he spends it with the family, and then he leaves her and comes and spends the night with her. So first of all, I was trying to figure out, where do the wife think he at? But this year, he ain't do that shit.
She probably thought he was out, what you call that thing? Black Friday shopping.
All night, though?
Don't it last all night? I don't know.
Yeah.
But he didn't show.
I normally work Black Friday.
He probably has a new mistress, but keep going.
Well, he didn't show to the side piece. And she was pissed. So she felt like he's disrespectful around the holidays. And when I read this shit, all I could do was laugh. Because I'm like, rule number one, if you decide, don't have no fucking expectations. You have no rights. You have no rights.
I mean, yeah, so this where I'm at with it. For the most part, when people agree to this shit, they don't set down limitations, boundaries, and expectations. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like in a relationship. You hear me? Motherfuckers always saying, you can't just leave shit to chance. You have to communicate. You have to communicate your wants and your needs. Right? Ain't that the normal way you operate when you dealing with relationships?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. So what happens is these motherfuckers, man, get into these side piece relationships, but they don't convey their real wants. They don't convey their real needs. You know what I'm talking about?
But needs shift too.
Yeah, they do.
So even if you sit there and you try to plan everything out, once feelings and relationships get involved, and not even saying it's just the woman, men change how their perspective too, to keep you, because as a side female, you'll start off as just I'm smashing, but you be like, hold up, I don't want to do this no more. Oh no, baby, you know I love you. So men, y'all, just because the girl get attached, usually the guy is feeding her some bullshit so she won't try to leave.
Women do that shit too.
Yeah, but we talking about side chicks.
Oh, so now we talking about side chicks.
And we need to go,
yeah.
and we need to still stay with the phrase "some," because I've had a lot of debates about this recently too, because everything is not everybody. I hate how everybody puts people in a box. Like some people can't handle shit.
Facts.
Some people
You're
can't.
right. But I'm just saying.
Most of my friends who can handle, we ain't got to say being sides. They just being sharing my time. Sharing my time. Right. If you can't handle that,
yeah.
I'm really not the person you should fuck with. But I always say that up front. I never, ever lie about it. So it's the same thing with the side piece. So what would be nice is that if more men would grow some bigger balls and let their lady know that they're interested in having somebody on the side.
Facts.
You might save a lot of hurt feelings.
And women too.
And a lot of divorces.
Women too.
I agree.
Yeah,
Both
I mean,
sexes.
either.
Women too.
I'm fine with either.
And I know not. So when I make my statements, right, I might exclude saying some. But I'm just gonna make the statement. So the disclaimer right now is
There's exceptions.
it's inferred that I mean some.
Okay.
Unless I say all.
Oh, okay.
And I can only speak for my experience. Right? I can only speak for my experience. But I will say this. Y'all have a fact. Y'all do, because I just thought about this. And y'all are onto something. I know somebody who has a side. And he'll be ready to fuck you up about his side. You know what I mean? But I chalk that up to him being young. To him being young. He just don't know no better.
So what would an expectation for your side be? If you were to have sides, what expectations? Like, what's one thing that would have to be a requirement for them to be a side?
The same thing that's a requirement for anybody that want to deal with me.
Okay.
Don't get attached.
Tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Like, I don't give a fuck what you tell me, long as it's the truth. We can work with it.
So
can
you're
work
looking
with
for
the truth.
honesty in your
Yeah,
sides.
I'm gonna tell the truth. You know what I mean?
So do your main know you have a side?
I don't have a main.
She said if you had a side.
If I
If you had a
side,
If he
main
had
and a side,
sides.
would you tell your main that you have a side?
yeah, well,
So would you tell your main the truth?
okay, so
Oh shit! Now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
y'all.
shit.
This nigga backpedaling.
He did.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not backpedaling.
Go ahead, tell
I'm
us.
not
Go
backpedaling.
ahead, tell us.
Me being me, right? In order to fuck with me, you got to be alright with me fucking other chicks. I'm gonna be alright with you getting extra dick, but you going so all that monogamy shit, that shit don't work in my world.
You actually, I hear you. I know, and what you're saying is the truth. But I also know that you don't like to hurt motherfuckers' feelings.
I don't.
I know this for a fact.
I don't.
So there's a difference between being open and truthful about what you're doing and then hurting someone. That's a hard line to cross. I definitely require honesty, and you need to be able to accept that what I do and how I do
Right.
it. That you are definitely a side. That's a requirement for my life. Am I lying?
No, you
can't rock with me if you can't understand that there's more than just you.
You will tell.
Because I'm not a good fucking liar, and I
if you
drink a
don't
lot of
have
Tito's.
If you don't have a main and you just have a bunch of dudes, are they all sides? 'Cause
Yeah,
I thought-
they're all
I
sides.
thought sides were
gotta have
a
a-
main.
Okay, but if I took all my sides and rolled them up into one, then I got one main.
But to me, a side
Sound like I'm making
side
cereal.
person or a side chick has to. That means you have a main person and they have to play their role. So you more like have a bunch of friends with benefits or situations.
I can
'Cause you
can
because
see it
if-
either
if-
way. I call them. They're still. Yeah. Okay. But it's levels to my relationships.
I agree.
So somebody could be a side. They're not my main side. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have one or two main sides, and then everybody else is a side to the side. I'm complicated though. We
I
can't
see.
use me
I
as an
see.
example.
I see.
So what about your side, Candy?
If I had a side, my side.
That was a good comeback.
Right. If I had a side, my run rule would be don't become friends with my main.
Oh, really?
Yeah, stay in your lane. Don't try to interact with my main. Don't try to be his friend. Don't try to do nothing.
Why is that?
Because it doesn't click. I don't need all that drama in my life. I don't need you sitting there staring at me with the puppy eyes when you see me with my husband
Okay, that
or
makes
my main.
sense. Right.
And the same thing. If you have a side, if he has a side, she shouldn't be in our world.
Right.
It should be someone you go fuck off in the side, leave her in side land, and then come back home. But don't be bringing her around me so she can sit there and stare at me with puppy eyes or try to figure out ways to sabotage our relationship.
That makes sense.
I mean, like, but then too, and then on top of that, like a lot of times, motherfuckers be having like undue expectations of a lot of shit.
True.
You know what I mean? Cause like if a motherfucker never told you that, okay, we in a relationship, if it's not verbalized, right? If it's not verbalized that y'all are in a exclusive monogamous relationship, and or if you're just dating, You dig what I'm saying? You can't expect a motherfucker to just be fucking around with you. Did that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this topic is more supposed to be towards people who are sides, and they know,
Right.
or
Their sides.
you know that the person's side. You actually have a main and you have a side.
Right.
So you are in a relationship with someone, and you're cheating or doing something on the outside. So this is what the topic's supposed to be geared towards.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just saying that
because
I'm-
if you and I are kicking it and you and Sunshine are kicking it, I don't think that is a side. I think that is just you are getting to know
right.
more than one female.
Okay.
But once you tell me we're in a relationship, Sunshine becomes your side. But if you tell Sunshine and me we're in a relationship, well, one of us is the side or both of us.
No, both
No,
of y'all
I
the
say
main.
you
No,
could
there
have
are
two
no-
mains. Just me. I mean, I can have more than one side. So
Yeah, if both of y'all know about each other, shit. Then goddamn,
If you
but
one
one
of
all
the
together.
sides could be the
if we
main.
both know, but if we both think we your main chick, one of us, both of us are your side.
Well, I
In
will,
each other's eyes. Because I'm gonna be like, I'm your main chick, she's your side. And she's gonna be like, I'm your main chick, she's your side.
but y'all
Right.
know about each other.
That's if we don't know about each other. If we know about each other, that's not even main and side. That's some type of quasi love affair shit.
Yeah.
Polylistic shit. That has
Okay.
nothing to do with mains and sides.
So one of the articles, yeah, and I understand what Candy's saying. One of the articles said this was the rules that a certain man said, the top 10 rules for the other woman. So this is what they're saying men expect out of their side woman, side piece. And the first thing they said is that it doesn't mean that you're the only other woman, so you should act accordingly. And that's basically what you just
Facts.
said.
Facts.
Yeah, I got the same article.
Oh, you got that too? What's the second one?
Focus on stolen moments that we spent together. Do not concern yourself with whereabouts when we're apart.
Yeah, and I thought those were all good, pretty good. And then the third one was be comfortable with who you are to me. Do not mention my wife and or main woman, which is what you just said. Like they can't interact.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
fourth
the smart
one?
one? Anticipate frequent changes in our plans. For the most part, a spur of the moment escape is the best I can do.
And you got to be accepting of that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I like these rules. I might.
Well,
adopt
this is a side piece agreement,
Send
and it
it to
actually
me.
had a thing at the bottom where you're supposed to sign.
Yeah. And then they said, you must understand that maintaining a positive vibe while we're in each other's company is vital to the success of the situationship. And you know that's one of my favorite words. I mean, I call them fuckawationships, but it's the same
We
thing.
know.
Thank you. What's the next one, Candy?
We are secret lovers. We can't blast our situation to the world. Please don't tag me on Facebook and don't send me invitations to your workplace, family function, or events. Major holidays, more likely than not, will be missed.
Would be missed.
Yes.
This is a good one.
Uh-huh.
Then they said, no discussions about where this situationship is headed. We are where we will be together in this moment. Enjoy it. So that's some part-time shit.
Exactly.
What's the next one, Candy?
Yes, I am sleeping with my significant other, and we do not use condom. Again, focus on the time together and do what I do while we're apart. Shit.
Hold on, time out.
We almost got two more.
Okay, go ahead.
Two
Go
more,
ahead.
and then
I
you
gotta
can
remember-
rock
I
with
gotta
this.
remember this. I gotta remember
Stay with it. I'm not interested in bringing a child into our situationship. By the way, an unplanned pregnancy will not force a relationship commitment of any kind from me, nor will it guarantee a promotion to main chick status. Damn.
Damn. All right.
What's the last one, Candy?
There are no guarantees about the outcome of our situationship, save one. I am a cheater at heart, and that won't change unless I want it to. Unless that happens, if you are promoted to main chick, please know that yet another side piece will fill the vacancy that you've left behind.
Wow. And then they said don't get emotionally attached, which I think they're harsh in the way they were stated, but
it's the
this the
truth.
truth. So if you've accepted being a side, basically that's what you have to adhere to. And I don't care if you're a male or female. I don't care.
Okay.
Yes, Drew.
So
That's killing you, I know.
nah, it's not really killing me. So we all know, as I've talked about on the show before, I was in a situation where she went and got a dude, and when I found out, I didn't get mad. I just went and got me a chick, and one of them joints was yes, I sleep with my significant other. Raw.
Right.
Right? So I remember when I was in this whole shit, and this kind of clued me in that all this shit was about to go left when she said, I was under the impression that you wasn't fucking your girl. I'm like, oh,
That's just dumb.
what the fuck made? Well, I mean, what the fuck gave you the impression? I like to fuck, so of course I'm fucking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just thought I looked at her when she said that shit, and it was at that moment I knew I fucked up. Is at that moment I knew I fucked up. But I'm gonna tell you what it did. What it did teach me. It taught me that I'm not good at certain things. I'm not good at trying to remember. Like, if I told, like, I can't tell you if I told her we was fucking or wasn't fucking. I'm just saying. It not the shit to me. It never came up, so I don't know. It
So
might,
okay, all right.
go ahead.
So that's where I will have to call you on it because you said you don't lie.
I
And
don't.
you always tell the truth. So if you said it, then you should know that you said it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
And we're talking about years ago. This was a pre-play nice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm a whole different type of motherfucker.
So you had a
Post
side
play
chick.
nice. Huh?
So you had a side chick.
I did. And then that shit went south. Yeah. She got mad because she wanted to upgrade. She wanted to be the whole joint. And I was like, man, shit. Once this shit here over, man, I'm freestyling for a minute. She was like, nigga, what? And that's
Once the side chick situation over, what's over?
nah. Once my main shit. So my shit my shit with the main, that shit was going south. That shit was, you know what I mean? That shit was I don't even know why the fuck I was still there in the first place. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's what made it easy for both of us to go do our own thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't know why the fuck we were still together. We probably should have broke up, man, months and months before that. And so that's what made it easy. Like I go away on the weekend with my joint. She gone on the weekend with her joint. You know what I mean? We see each other like sporadically or whatever. And like I said, I learned a lot of shit. I learned a lot of shit about me in that whole situation. You know?
You know the one thing I miss the least, I didn't have it when I was married. But probably in the last 8 years, one thing I haven't missed at all was the wondering. Like when you're in a relationship, one of the things you're always wondering when something doesn't jive. Like if your spouse is coming home late or they don't answer the phone right, you know, or whatever. Like they're MIA. Like I don't miss at all having to worry.
Right.
Is someone doing something?
Right.
And I think that's one reason why I've stayed out of a relationship for so long. Because I don't want to live like that. Like I don't want to live with the thought in my head, like, is it somebody on the side? Which, well, now I have to have variety in my life because I'm a new person. But that's one thing I haven't missed. Like the relationship shit and the shit that you got to think about, even though you don't want to, and you might even trust the person. But it's everything else that you're faced with. Because as soon as you hear about somebody else cheating or somebody else doing some dirty shit, then that shit creep into your mind. And I just don't think that's no way to live.
Oh, yeah.
So I like my freedom that I don't give a shit what my friends do. I could care less. Now I do care if I don't want them to make me look bad, especially with how I move in the community. So it's more so if you fucking somebody I know, I'm cool with that. Just tell me so I don't look stupid. And then they come at me with some dumb shit. Because I'm not rocking like that either. And I lost a friend recently because of that. Because he didn't trust that I was an honest and open enough person that you could tell me you and a bunch of chicks inboxes pre-gaming. You got me thinking you want to hang out with me when all along you want to go places with me to fuck other women. Which I'd have been okay with that. I could care less.
Oh, he could have asked me.
But he got busted doing it without speaking on it. So, of course, now I've lost a friend. So, I don't miss that. But then I also don't want to make it sound like I condone having side pieces, because I don't. Not if you're in, like Candy's saying, if you're in a main relationship, you need to determine, why do you have a side piece? Because there's something you're missing from your main relationship.
And if you do,
and you're still a fucking cheater, like Candy said. You're cheating. I mean, you're cheating.
And if you have a side piece, be woman or man enough to say, hey, this relationship, I want you to be my main, but it's something I'm not getting, so I'm going to look elsewhere for it.
Right.
Do something. Say whatever you got to say, but don't leave the person to be dumb when a situation is presented to themselves. Like one of my friends, he said he had his main, and when he ended the affair with the side chick got so mad and went on Facebook and tagged him, his girl family, his family, with all of their pictures and text messages.
Wow. And that's just dirty.
So not only did she mess up y'all two, she exposed you to everybody,
right.
family and friends. So when you sitting there doing all this dirty stuff, all it takes is one interaction, one bad day for that side chick to go ballistic and do some dirty trifling shit.
Yeah. I mean, I know people too, and more from a business aspect, but I know people from business aspects who had relationships, like work relationships, and that shit got exposed. You fucked up a lot of people's lives. I mean, like literally. Like when you got company-wide emails going around because some people was cheating in the office, and everybody, like, that's just not cool. Like, you've destroyed a lot of people's, and you've destroyed a lot of people's trust, and you've hurted a lot of people. So I am big on the honesty thing. And of course, as I'm always gonna say, if you need to explore some different sexual options that you're not getting at home, it's best that you go and talk to your partner about that, because you might be surprised. I would rather a man come and tell me he needs more than him go out and cheat on me and have a bunch of side pieces, because I do know exactly. And I do know, especially with brothers, it's hard for them they don't necessarily want their lady to be the freaky one. Right. They want somebody else for that. And I've heard that a billion times now.
A billion times.
So if that's the case, then at least talk.
Allow your lady to go be the freaky one with someone else.
Well, you know that shit ain't gonna happen, because we talking about egos now.
Because
I mean, you right, but it's not gonna happen.
What you did with your girl, she's still gonna want. Just because you made her your girl, you was doing freaky shit with her before you committed to her.
Right.
Now you committed and you took a part of your relationship away from her. Now what is she supposed to do?
That's true. Oh, I'm with you. You know, I'm on the female side.
You go out and feed your need with other females.
Right. Because well, from what I've been told, you know, sometimes we're put to a higher pedestal. So it's like you don't want to think about your main girl doing certain things, so it's easier for them. We talked about this before.
But you should, because you did it with her before.
I think so as well, and you don't know unless you ask.
I mean, yeah, you know.
What's up, side piece?
No. It was a lot.
What's up, Cheetah?
It was a lot said. Trust me, it was definitely a lot said.
I forgot you was here for a second.
I know. I let y'all roll though. I let y'all roll. So again, I'm gonna go back to one of the earlier things that I said. People don't communicate as they should. People don't communicate truthfully as they should. You know what I mean? So one of the things is like when you meet somebody and y'all start to hanging out and you see where shit is trying to go. It's a good idea to have a conversation about what the fuck, what's your goals? What's your goals with the whole shit? You did what I'm saying? And so like with me, I make it be known. Listen, I like to fuck multiple. You know what I mean? Does that make me a bad guy? No. I mean, I don't know if I'm a good guy, or I just know I'm not a bad guy intentionally. You dig what I'm saying? And so with that being said, I think honesty is always like going to be like the best policy when you interacting with people. You know what I mean? And secondly, you know what I mean? When people do enter into these side relationships, right? These extracurricular relationships, you know what I mean? Most of the time, and I now say most of the time, they have some type of goal in mind that has nothing to do with actually being with the person. Did that make sense?
Like getting some pussy? Is that what we're talking about?
Like I mean, yeah, like getting some pussy might be monetary benefits with being associated with somebody. It might be collateral benefits with being associated with somebody.
Okay.
It might be connects, whatever the case may be. You dig what I'm saying? And so when people enter into these, and like you said earlier, Candy, man, shit, motherfuckers, man, things change. Things change, man. You know, you get to falling for a motherfucker. The next thing you know, you ain't you no more.
Right.
You know,
And that's very true. That's a huge fact.
How you used to be. You now on Tuesdays you waiting for their phone call to see if they gonna come over, and you used to go out and go skating and doing stuff. On Wednesday you used to go bowling. Now you sitting in the house waiting for them to see if they gonna come over. You're not going out of town to see your family for Thanksgiving because you know Thanksgiving night they gonna come over. It's you change yourself for the person who's only making minimal effort for you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really big on I have to have personal time. And I've realized that more and more as the year has gone on, especially this time of year when I'm not all happy, shiny and shit anyway. Like I have to have time to think through shit. So I need like alone time where I'm not bothered with anybody. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna ever be in a relationship again. Because
Right.
I done got so moody and like I need personal space. So, and you do too.
I do.
I know you do. Yeah,
I do.
I know that about you as well. And we're the same in the fact that we need space. I mean, even after we be out around each other for a couple of days, I'll be like, motherfucker, I see you in 2 weeks. Because we had our fill.
Yeah.
And we both need just alone time or whatever the hell. I get it. So
Yeah, but I think like when we went away on vacation, I think we worked real well because when you was doing your alone time, I was out and about, and when I was doing my alone time, you was out and about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But then we're not in a relationship either. So and we're not
Exactly.
fucking.
Exactly.
Nope, we're still not fucking.
We
y'all.
still ain't fucking.
Never have, never will.
Damn.
I hear that at least once a month.
What?
So
Y'all
either
fucked
someone,
yet?
people don't typically ask me directly no more,
Right, uh-huh.
but they ask people that know me.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "What's up with me and you?" And nothing. People be like, "Ain't nothing
Nothing.
up with them."
The fuck
what
you mean?
What you mean?
And
Yeah.
it take people a second for them to realize that shit. Like from my end,
Right.
You know what I mean? It take people a second.
But it's
to
funny
realize
because
it.
they just assume versus asking. Just
Yeah.
like this weekend, I didn't make it somewhere, and somebody's like, "Oh," and I was like, "Are you there solo?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, why didn't you invite me? Because maybe I'd have moved some things around." And they're like, "Oh, like I thought you was gonna be with my boy Drew." And I'm like, "But you didn't fucking ask. I mean,
Yeah, you ain't asked.
you assumed." Like again, I'm like, "Yeah, you know, me and Drew aren't a couple, right? We just hang out."
Are you sure?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Girl, I
Absolutely,
couldn't mess
sure.
with Drew. I don't need no more men follow me around and shit.
And I don't
No, I
need
would
no
not
more
give him no
motherfuckers,
pussy.
man, stalking my
You
motherfucking
already know.
spot.
I ain't giving them no
You know
pussy.
what I mean?
Could just imagine. Lord Jesus.
But back, you know, the sad piece, the shit, man. So it takes a special type of motherfucker to be a sad man or woman.
True, of course.
Yeah.
I think it takes a more special woman to be a sad than more so a special.
Oh, I think it takes much a more special man. Yeah.
Nah,
Women are more. I ain't gonna say all women. A lot of women are more willing to accept a cheating man, and just because he's willing to give her a little bit of time.
Especially if he got some
a little
good
bit
dick.
of time. A good dick can go a long way.
A good dick can
and
go a long
present
way.
with some of these bitches.
And some cash.
Yep.
If she's
Cash,
in need of that.
present, dick, time.
Yeah.
Give it to her, she'll stay aside.
And see,
And
one of my
they
requirements is time.
Not all of them, but they're dreamers. They'll dream that one day you're gonna leave your wife.
You're a side
for
chick
me.
for them. So they going to work even hard. I mean, you're right, like you said, because they going to work even harder to earn that number one spot.
and you know what's funny?
But men are not like that because of ego.
So I'm gonna tell you what's funny. All right, so take me for instance, right?
Not a good
I've
example.
No. I mean, I'm not, but I'm a good example on some other shit. So, I've had women show interest in me, right? And when I tell them, hey, listen, you know, this is the lifestyle that I live. Now I don't have no problem, man. We can hang out and all that shit. We can fuck, we can do whatever, right? But I can't get. I'm not that relationship shit. And at any time, and I tell any woman I fuck around with, this right here. At any time you feel like you want to walk away, all you got to do is tell me. You ain't even got to tell me. You can text me. It's a wrap. And I won't bother you no more.
Well, you can't text me. You can't break up with me on text.
No, I'm just
Fuck
saying,
that.
but it ain't a
That's
breakup. We ain't together
disrespectful.
anyway. It's a wrap. Right? And I say that because I'm at a point, you know what I mean, life-wise, and this is with all, like pretty much all areas of my life. I'm not trying to force nothing, and I really don't give a fuck. I might hurt a little bit about some shit. But make no mistake about it. Life gonna go on, and I'm gonna get over real motherfucking fast. Whatever the fuck gets me down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's just how I am. And I know women, right, who don't even want to be friends with me because I don't want to be your man. Like, we can't even be all right because I don't want to be your man. And I don't understand that.
Because it hurt.
But
They're hurt, and they think by not being friends with you, it's gonna make you see reality and want them.
And like miss them or some shit
It's
like
a
that.
mind game.
oh, that's a mind game.
Fuck you.
One of the best pieces of advice that I got all year, which came from y'all, oddly enough, was when, I don't remember what we were talking about, but you both were like, I treat every man like he's my man. And then that's why they get so attached, and I was having all these fucking issues. So believe it or not, that was earlier this year. And my shit has changed completely. Because I don't do it anymore. I mean, I appreciate everything the people in my life, what they add to it. I love their relationships, but they're friendships. You know what I'm saying? But the boundaries are very clear. Like what's
And
expected.
Your life is probably much better.
It is. Well, for one, I don't have the stress, and it's not like I hurt people intentionally, because I truly don't. But I don't have the drama, and then I feel like I have to explain myself too much. But then I catch up on me. Like I'll be like, oh fuck that, this week is my week. Like all the person I'm worried about is me. So that was really good advice.
Yeah.
So I don't have I ain't got no main, but yeah, no, y'all my main every Tuesday, 5 to 7.
And the funniest part is I genuinely care about people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know I say on the show all the time, I only care about black people. And
If I jump over this motherfucking
Go ahead,
table, I
jump.
swear, and they just got my spit today, I will jump over this table.
they just got your spit.
Yes,
For
my
her
spit was
DNA
received.
For her.
So we will have the results next week. I mean,
so we're
next,
gonna
next
see
year. I
what
said
part of
next-
Africa you from.
Believe me, I'm not from Africa.
Facts.
Yeah.
So look,
She gonna be like, what?
I genuinely care about people, right? And a lot of times, Sunshine see me go through my little rigamortals about people more than anybody else. You know what I mean? And that's why. So when we go places, she really be wanting me to like turn my phone the fuck off, because when stuff bothers me, it bothered me for a little while, and then that in turns fucks with her because I'm a Debbie Downer.
He's a whole nother nigga.
I believe you.
And you can't ruin my time because somebody did some dumb shit. And you a whole nother in your feelings person. So,
Yeah.
Because I deal with it and move. He deal with it and take about 2 hours. And then he ready to move. And that's too slow for me. Because I'm like, now we've wasted 2 hours of supposed to be doing something totally, totally different. So, yeah.
I'm getting better though.
How are you?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm getting better.
He gonna say anything for those damn flight tickets.
'Cause you think that's what it's about.
Yep. He be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm great. I never get down. I don't
Oh,
let
no,
nobody
no.
bother me. Everything will be
I
great.
get
Sunshine.
I get down, but I'm
Sunshine,
gonna get the fuck
everything
up
gonna be
too.
great. I'll be on that flight
I'm
with
gonna
you
get the fuck up
every
too.
time.
So
And you know what? We haven't even really been talking that much. Because I'm in my own space. And if I'm in
She
my
got a
down...
new Drew.
No, that ain't the case. I'm
No.
in my down space because of the fucking cold. So I try not to give people my negative vibe.
right.
Yeah. I did get a sunlight, though. What the
Oh,
fuck?
you should see it.
Yeah,
She
it's
got
round.
sunlight.
It's a little sunlight. It look like a little sun.
I went to
and
see
it
it. She
shine
talking
on my
about
face.
it didn't brighten my day.
Well,
I'm
it's,
like-
we haven't had sunshine in like 4 days now.
But you bought a sun.
But I am the sun.
Okay then.
So I'm trying to get back to me fucking
All right,
being
then.
the sun.
Let's take a break.
All right.
All right, so listen.
I'm gonna spend some time with my
301
side man on the break.
232-5700. We're gonna take a music break. We're gonna be back. We're talking about side piece etiquette. We changed it. All right, holla back.
One a.m. guess who she texting? Late night but she up to something. Drop a pin, send a location. Told me come get it, I'm racing. She don't ever hear me in the daytime. Only want the D, but they're just fine. What we got is a special situation. I give it to her cause I love the way she take it. Hold it open cause I'm going in. Let's record it and watch it again. She with all of that freaky-ish. Even put me on the sum of her friends. Yeah, that's my buddy. Late night she be calling me. Yeah, I got what she need. Got her hooked on me. Free tight late night she be calling me. That's my buddy, yeah, got it, buddy. Free tight late night, she be calling me. That's my buddy, yeah, got it, buddy. I got my eyes on the savage, good girl but a baddie. She know how to keep a secret. Hard to tell her shorty creeping. If so, you can have her in the daytime. Late night, she be all mine. Kama Sutra with the sex tips. She get on top and start to do tricks. Girl, turn over, we got more positions. Focus on you, you got my attention. Say my name when I'm deep in it. Cat so good, make you wanna pop the question. That's my buddy, yeah. She be calling me, yeah. I got what she need. Got her hooked on me. Free tight late night, she be calling me. That's my buddy, yeah. Got it, buddy. Free tight late night, she be calling me. That's my buddy, yeah, got it, buddy. Hold it open cause I'm going in. Let's record it and watch it again. She with all of that freaky-ish. Even put me on the sum of her friends. Yeah, that's my buddy. Late night she be calling me. Yeah, I got what she need. Got her hooked on me. Free tight late night she be calling me. That's my buddy. Yeah, got it, buddy. Free tight late night she be calling me. That's my buddy, yeah, got it, buddy.
Check it out, y'all.
I like to play video games. Do you like to play video games? I like to nod my head to music like this.
Because I'm in with the chips down. Flip on the swag with my hips down. Everybody wanna pimp the nymph out. Cage is open, let's escape from Chimp Town. Rick James, James Brown, they can make the Rick Brown. Meanwhile, Forrest Gump like to throw the shrimp down. Fists grab the handheld, I could wear the grip crown. Don't skip now, keep the needle on the vinyl. Do everything you're told and everything you're told is final. Light up the spot when I make my arrival. Give me the mic, I'll spit my list of ish that I don't give a war. So hard that you never see me dribble. War so hot, I pass it to my pistol. Pop threes with the ease, referees can never quibble. Then I autograph these city walls with my scribble. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with the pretty face, man. Cut to the chase, cut to the chase, man. I wanna see the people move inside the place, man.
Introduce myself.
Now I rock a mic battle, but I always keep it civil. Dribble my philosophy, fizzle out my mandible. Lend me your ear and my music start to nibble. Keep my record spinning like we keep the office chair swivel. Scratch the wax like your skin got allergies. Count off on my cavalry like you counting calories. Who will live and who will die? Ask the Valkyries. Swing with Sia from the chandelier and the balconies. Cut to the chase, man. Cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with that pretty face, man. Cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. I wanna see the people move inside the place, man.
I think part of
bright like sunlight, nice like Canadians, sweet like Pomeranians, and pics with Kardashians. Narcissists, catharsis, desire, debaters, one-time well-wishers, trolls and haters. This space micers, Facebook likers. Will you multiply this, or else you minus the bass for your bottom and the treble for your sinus? Pump the ish, so loud man I got tinnitus. Tiny Tito got the touch like Midas, you like this? Even as I write this, suckers line up like sharks, they wanna bite this. And who can blame them? Crowd so wild, kids can't be tamed without the jism. They nod their heads like this was a baptism. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with your pretty face, man. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. I wanna see the people move inside the place, man.
I like to nod my head to music like this. To music like this. I like to play video games.
Do you speak the secret name that can't be spoken like clockwork? Does Spock twerk like a Vulcan? Cracked up naturally, I'm never coking. But one time I woke up broke on my way to Hoboken with a box of donuts in the Whipperella. So crunchy that it gave me salmonella. Don't believe me? You can ask Cinderella. The last time I seen her, she was in Sin City, crouching on her knees, sweeping chimneys. You can bring your girl or you can bring your families. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. Don't waste my time with the pretty face, man. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. I wanna see the people move up in the place, man. Cut to the chase, man, cut to the chase. The pretty face, man.
I like to nod my head to music like this.
Welcome back to Adult Conversation.
I'm Drew.
I'm Candy.
I'm Sunshine.
Oh man, tonight we talking about what, y'all?
Side piece. Oh,
Yeah, side piece. I'm sorry. Side nigga, side bitch etiquette.
I'm
Lord
taking.
have
I'll
mercy.
be a side piece for the New Year,
Right.
but I require bi-weekly payments.
Well,
Send directly to
Facts.
my Cash App.
Don't say that. You gonna get
what's
You'll
what's
get
it
$2
called?
cent.
What's it called when
Minimum $50.
when the young girls get a
sugar daddy.
there it is. I cannot be your sugar daddy. I don't make enough.
We had a whole show on sugar daddies and sugar babies. Remember?
We did.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But this side piece shit, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
What's
What
hard?
don't you understand, Drew?
I mean, given the shit that we do,
Who is we?
us,
Me and you?
me, you, and this motherfucker here too.
What do I do?
She don't do shit.
Exactly. I don't do shit.
You host parties.
Hosting party doesn't mean nothing. Selling coke doesn't mean I'ma snort it.
This is true.
That's a fact. Where's that though?
You're not supposed to get high on your own
Where's
supply
that, though?
anyway.
What? Talk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I just don't understand the. But even with the side piece shit, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody got to know the truth, correct?
Somebody
Sometimes.
does know the truth.
The man or the
Or
woman.
the woman who's got the side piece in the main.
Some people don't know they're the side piece. But this is side piece etiquette, so we're assuming that the person knows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was it.
I
Maybe
mean,
we should go back and do a show called Cheaters Etiquette.
oh man, you know that joint be popping. I mean, I just don't. I think the reality is just because something hurts us, most women, this is my personal opinion, and I said most women know they're being cheated on.
Facts.
That's just if they want to admit it. I mean, they may decide to turn a blind eye. They may decide to ignore it.
They might not know with who.
Right, and then we've discussed. Remember the show we did, which I thought was one of our best shows we did, was when we talked about the cheating piece, and all the different people called in, and they were affected by cheating in different ways. So I think the wife who called in, she said she knows he be cheating. So and it's the same thing. If you're having a side piece, you're still cheating. So I think just the reality of it could be financial reasons, the kid reasons. So sometimes it might be worth. And then a lot of times you're in the motion of life. meaning this is your life. Like you got bills, you got finances, you got the kids, you got shit to do, and you're just conditioned to that life. So you might not give a shit that he's got a side. You might be glad when he go see a side piece.
And also, this generation's these more closer generations a little bit different because women are more empowered to take care of themselves. But back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, when a woman got cheated on, it was not much she could do.
Because she was stuck.
Because either she was a stay-at-home wife, and I'm not just talking about black women, because we know a lot of white women were stay-at-home wives, and the black women had to go work or be somebody's maid just for the income. But they didn't have the position to be able to leave. And on top of that, they didn't have a voice.
Oh, they didn't have skills.
So if I got cheated on by my husband and I tried to fight it or I tried to leave, no one cared.
Right.
Women were second-class citizens, and black women were the bottom of the barrel.
I mean, it was basically socially acceptable that the man was stepping out.
Exactly.
And the whole family knew, including the kids. Yeah. Like, everybody know.
Like, that was my sister. My daddy took me. My daddy took
Yeah, even the kid. I mean,
That's
I even
where they spent
remember
Black
as a
Friday
kid.
Huh?
That's where the family minus the wife spent Black Friday at.
Yeah.
At the mistress' house.
Yep.
Black Friday and the day after Christmas. You know what I mean? So you can go and have Christmas with your other family. But
Oh, Jesus. He done turned it into Black Friday.
I know. I'm over here. I
More
haven't
than
caught
black
up with that
people,
yet.
all races cheat.
I mean, and
Yeah. So it's
Like,
not Black
duh.
Friday because black men
no,
cheat.
I only said Black Friday because Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Don't read too much in it. I'm not saying, man, because black people. No, I'm saying Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. You understand what I'm saying? That's where you went and you spent time with your second family.
Okay.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Or the day before the major holiday.
This is tradition amongst who?
I don't know.
I don't fucking either. That's what I'm trying to catch up.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't know what the fuck to say.
So if you got a whole joint, right? You got to spend some type of time around major holidays with them.
I agree.
Well, one of the things we just said is that don't expect major holidays.
No,
If-
he didn't say the holiday. He said
Around.
Around, okay.
Yeah, around.
She still needs to feel as though she was important enough. You still got to drop off her gift and get some pussy.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay.
While your wife go to work on Friday, you called in sick and went to her house.
I don't know. I don't think that I could handle, even though I'm not in a main relationship with anybody. I still don't think I still have requirements to spend time with me, if that makes sense.
When?
So I do prefer single men. Like, I don't like married men because if I need something or I want to reach out, I don't want to be at liberty that I can't do that. And that's just what works for me. So I'm not really a good side piece if it was someone that had a main. Because if I hit you, I need...
You know, married people make good side pieces to each other.
What?
If you're gonna look for a side piece and you're a married man, then you should look for a side piece in a married woman. So that way she
Oh,
don't
right.
have
That makes
she don't
sense.
have no expectations and you don't have no expectations.
That makes perfect sense because
So
you both got
of
other
y'all
shit.
got other shit
Right,
to do.
right. That's perfect advice.
Now,
That's
So
one
at least
of the
y'all
best
both
things I heard
cheating.
all night. Yeah, because then your time is limited, so you would only be able to do those little getaways where you're saying it's a business trip or
Right.
little short
So-
shit because you both have major commitments.
so listen.
I like that, Candy. That shit was good.
Here's the thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be that something's wrong in your relationship. This is what I was trying to think of earlier, and it just came back to me. It doesn't necessarily have to be something wrong in your relationship for somebody to have a side piece.
I believe that.
Some people just don't believe in total monogamy. Period.
Then you should speak on that.
But there is
Right.
something mentally wrong with you.
Why?
Because if you can't mentally voice to your main that you need this side, then there's something fucked up in your head. Because
Well, first of all, you're not being honest.
You're not being honest. And let me tell you, it's nothing worse than being a man and finding out someone's cheating on you, and all the emotions that run through you to make you want to kill the person, kill the side, fuck up their shit, get them fired. You so many things run through your mind to do to the person
because you're hurt.
Because you're hurt. And why inflict that hurt on somebody? Because you think that you're smooth enough and you're smart enough not to get caught.
I do wonder. I wish you'd have posted this as a question, and
I
you're
still
good at
can.
that. Like, how many women would be okay if their man was to come and say that they want to side? Because I think it might be shocking.
Should I say women or people?
Well, people, I don't mean either. I mean, it seems like the side is more talked about with the woman being the side than as the man being the side.
Okay.
And then I think, well, in our community, y'all's community, it's harder for men to admit that they're somebody's side. But we know a whole bunch of men are sides. It's just they
I
don't
know
talk
women
about
who
it.
are sides, but will lie to your face and be like,
And say they're not.
I would never sleep with a married man. Yes, you do. So but the thing is, when you sleep with a married man, and it happens to you, just accept your karma.
Because it's just coming back to you.
And when he leaves his wife, or she died in a horrible car accident, and now he's with you, and he starts seeing someone else, accept your karma.
Right. And then what Drew said, I don't think the majority of people believe in monogamy at all.
I'm trying to
That's
tell
some
you.
old shit.
Like even nowadays, when you look at social media and all that, everybody quote unquote wants to be poly now. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm seeing so much. I'm seeing so many posts geared towards a poly lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying?
Because it has a lot of benefits to it.
It does.
I could only want the poly lifestyle if I was bisexual. If I'm not bisexual, I wouldn't want the poly lifestyle. I would not want, because I would want to be able to interact with everybody in the situation. And it would be too hard on me to watch my man interact with another woman.
But who said it had to be a woman?
Well, a man, okay. But I don't think my man is going to be gay.
Right. I don't want my men to be gay at all.
So again, there are different types of poly lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't necessarily have to be that everybody is engaged sexually. You know,
This is true.
So
it could also just be a level of respect. I got a person
Right.
in mind that would do great on talking about that topic, so I'll work on that for next
Like,
year. And the
like I
different
seen-
aspects of the poly, like you're talking
right. I saw one documentary, right, where this young lady has 4 husbands, like 4 in the same household. You did what I'm saying? And none of the guys are gay.
But do she sleep with each one of them?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what I'm saying is, my current husband would not allow that.
Okay.
So,
Then
my husband.
it ain't for you.
My husband wouldn't allow for that. But if he wanted to be in a poly, all right, if he wanted to be in a poly, that would not work for me.
Okay.
But some women, it works for some of them because they are bisexual, and they like to have a man and a woman.
Man, and for some, I think also we got to look at when you're talking about side joints or extracurriculars in relationships and marriages, we got to take into account, like, what are people's goals? Again, I'll say that. What's your goal in this? You did what I'm saying? Like, some people, they merely go outside of their relationship for sex, period. Some people, it may be an emotional piece that's missing at home. For some people, it may be a financial piece that's missing at home. So people have all their own ways of their own reasons for going outside of relationships. And I think again, I'll go back to communication. Communication is always the key. We talk about that shit all the time, regardless of what the topic is. Communication is always the key when you're talking about relationships. And if I don't convey my wants and needs, how can they be met within the relationship?
But one of the biggest things too, and that's absolutely true, but then people also have to be willing to let go of their inhibitions and their insecurities. Because that's why, in my thinking, for the black community, a lot of polys are not going to work because just like she just said, her husband's not going for that. But then the biggest piece I heard this year that made me interested in it was the financial piece. Because if you got 2 incomes and you barely making it and you're adding a whole third income to your situation, and like you said, the financial piece could be huge. So it's unfortunate that our community is not more open to look into things like that.
Right.
But I think everybody wants to be that main person. So you got to figure out, would you rather the person be honest, like you said, and tell you what's up? Or would you rather them go cheat on you? Because I'd rather the openness. That's just me. But I'm a free spirit, too. So I'm a different breed.
Too many people are afraid that the person won't accept them and will leave. Like, if you want to have someone on the side and you tell your main and they leave you, you just have to accept it. That's not what they want. And it's better for you to tell them and they leave you than they find out.
Right.
Because when they leave you, when they find out, it's going to be messy and it's going to be a nasty type of thing sometimes.
Right.
So just be upfront. I want to fuck other people.
And age, I think, is a big thing to it, too. Like, if you got married and you're 18 and then shit comes out. But if you like over 30 and you get married and all of a sudden you doing cruddy shit after the marriage, you already fucking felt like that. So you were just deceitful up to that point. Because you already had these desires or these wants to have a side. It didn't just pop up in your fucking head.
Right. And I think with so me and a good friend of mine, we have discussions all the time. Right? And I'm from the school of people will try anything with you if you present it right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you can't present something in a raunchy manner. So like if my end goal is I want to be able to fuck other women, right? I can't just, if I'm in a relationship, I can't just spring it on. Hey man, you know what? I think I want to fuck other women. But if it's something that's discussed, like it's certain ways you can discuss some shit. Like you can put some shit on, like what's that shit, real sex, when they talking about swinging or whatever the fuck the case may be. Put that shit on and you be like, well, hey, what you think about that shit there? You did what I'm saying? And kind of gauge. But and again, not telling the truth is a form of selfishness.
Of course.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So. And the last thing, and anybody who's dealt with me can tell you this, the last thing I'm going to do is hold you hostage. I'm not going to hold you hostage with some false sense of hope about what I am or ain't going to do. Yeah, I said ain't. What I is or I ain't going to do. You did what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know what I'm interested in, and it's up to you to ride with it, accept it, or you can say, you know what, that's not for me. No harm, no motherfucking foul. Holla. I ain't mad.
And that makes perfect sense, but so many people are not at liberty to be that honest. Not only are they that at liberty to be that honest with their partner, they're not at liberty to be that honest with themselves. Like I just saw, like, you know, I'll be putting people business out there, but like I literally just watched a scene a couple weeks ago where you know, there was a couple hanging out and she was clearly uncomfortable, and he's never uncomfortable. I've known him for years, but I could feel the vibe in the room. You know what I'm saying? And like anytime she would do something, she would turn away or move away or leave the room. But I'm like, you've accepted this because you're with this person, so you can't accept that and then come around and kind of make everybody else feel negative energy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I'm like, I mean, but it's not my place to. I'm not into doing free counseling anymore. But then at the same time, you got to be real in your mind with what you're accepting to and what you're not, because you're clearly not comfortable. Everybody can see it.
Yeah.
So if people were as honest and open as we are, shit, the community would be a lot better. But that's just not the way it is. So that's a good point, though.
Yeah, and that's life, period.
With
that's
every
life, period.
fucking thing.
With everything, you know what I mean? It's just amazing to me. Like even with the parties and stuff that we throw, you know, we travel a lot. We see the shit all the motherfucking time. We see the shit all the time. Like and one thing one thing I know is this right here. You cannot be happy compromising your moral compass for somebody else.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm a firm
That's a good point.
I'm a firm believer in, you know what I mean, your moral compasses have to align in order for anything to work out.
Are you wasting your time?
You know what I mean? Like when we talk about the poly piece. You dig? So I know some women I've had discussions with, they was like they not interested in a poly situation with a man and another woman. Some of them are interested in a poly situation with them and two men. And so for somebody to believe in the poly lifestyle, and that's not the type of situation that they want. So even hollering at them is futile because they done already told you where they at with it, what they want. You know what I mean? And so that's like a setup to waste somebody's time for some months or maybe years, because you in it fake trying to find the perfect situation when you ain't really looking for the perfect situation, because that situation is not for you anyway.
But that's why I said you have to start with you and be real with you. That the communication piece is huge, but you got to be real with what you can handle, what you can and can't handle.
Yeah.
Because people are quick to say they can handle certain things and they can't.
Exactly.
And you know, everything that we've seen, everything we've seen in the last however many years we've been doing this, I'm fixing all of that. I'm guaranteed. I'm on my way. So I'm gonna find the perfect situation where that's not the case. You know, that's my goal all of next year.
Find a poly.
Well, that too, but no, meaning bringing people together that don't have those inhibitions and aren't nervous or scared, and like that are like-minded like we are, and want the same things that I want. Those are the type of people that I want to spend my year with.
Yeah.
So I'm like literally weeding. So like I'm always watching, because if you come hang out with me one time and you got some relationship issues coming on, you're not coming back to my space, because I don't want no parts of that. Like that's not my goal. That's not something I want to deal with. Because like the scene is, everything has changed, you know, and people, I don't know if are people getting more honest or less honest? You think?
I don't know.
Less.
I think less too.
I have no.
Less with an air of more.
What do you mean by that?
Faking like they being more honest, but really being
Less honest.
less honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm about that life, but every time something that's about that life happens, you motherfuckers mad.
And that would include the side pieces, because they all for being the side piece until you realize you don't get what you want as the side piece, because you got the main that's sitting there controlling shit.
Oh, I'm gonna tell your wife.
Exactly. And that, I mean, if anybody has a side, male or female, and the motherfuckers say they gonna tell, they done. Like you shouldn't even entertain that shit no more, because they about to fuck your life up.
And you know what else? I got a rule on shit on like people that I fuck with. I don't fuck with nobody who has nothing to lose.
Good rule.
Period. I'm talking about that's on all aspects. I can't fuck with you, period. Not just no relationship shit, but I'm talking about business, associate wise, you know what I mean? We go places. Because when you fuck with people who don't have nothing to lose, they'll make you lose everything.
Yep.
And that's a
they don't
fact,
have
Jack.
shit to lose. What they give a shit about your shit for?
Yeah. And people that I care about, I try to get them to understand that. I try to get them to understand, I got family that I talk to them. I say, Slim, you can't fuck with people, man, that ain't doing nothing. You doing something. You working, spot, car, girl. You can't fuck with a motherfucker that ain't doing nothing. Because when you do, guess what? You going to lose all of what you got.
Because all they want to do is pull you down anyway.
And it might not even be a situation where they intentionally pull you down.
They could do that shit
They
by
can't
accident.
help it.
Misery loves company.
They can't help it. If a motherfucker is not adding to a situation, right? I try to only fuck with people who have value because I have value. You know what I mean? In any given situation, and if I believe that I can't bring anything of value to the situation, I won't fuck with it because I ain't gonna hold you up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I know we talking about like the side piece etiquette, but how that ties in is this right here. I'm not in a relationship because I haven't found a motherfucker who has the same values and outlook on life that I have. Did that make sense? Mm-hmm. Now, if I do find a motherfucker who has the same value system and outlook on life as I have, then I very well may end up in a full-blown relationship. Who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? Now, do I have friends that I chill with more than most? Absolutely.
Levels.
It's levels to this shit. Like, do we have more in common than do me and Sarah got more in common than me and Cindy? I notice I use
You ain't never messed with a motherfucker named Sarah or Cindy. No,
I actually have. I've messed with a Sarah and a Cindy.
You know,
At the same damn time.
At the same damn time. At the same damn time. You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm in a
that's good
relationship
shit
now.
though. I mean, I get it. So while Drew reading that, I'm gonna tell y'all these were men who were the side piece. Mm-hmm. You know, I like them side piece men because they got values.
Yeah.
And they got values, Drew. Them side piece men got values. So this is what they thought on Whisper. They put out there what they were thinking. So one said, I'm destroying her marriage. I don't want to share. Sometimes being a side piece has its advantages. You have to realize your worth. I want to be the only one, not an option. Let the main dude spend the money. I want to steal her away from the other guy. I'm in too deep. I got no time for cheaters. I turned into my own worst enemy. It's tearing up my heart. So since all of those were men, they as fucked up as emotionalistic women are.
Right.
Well, I think it's been established that men don't handle their
Side piece position.
emotional well-being.
Nope.
Shit, men or women. Fuck. Ain't nobody really is mastering their emotional state. You know what I mean? I know as a black man, I wasn't taught how to effectively deal with my emotions coming up as a kid. You know what I mean? That's just something we didn't do. Boys didn't cry, and you know, you didn't do girl shit. You know what I mean? Come to find out, shit, I be having some of my best time. I'll cry like a motherfucker now. Yeah, I cry. I cried when. That's why I don't watch them kid movies, them like real sad kid movies and shit. You know what I mean? Lion King and all that. I can't watch all that shit.
Oh my God.
Cause I'll cry.
Get him off the show.
I will.
Right.
Don't judge me.
So I found something that says side chick etiquette rules, and it's 5 of them. The first one says never ever quit your job. Sure you may not be paying your bills, but stack your money up so just in case that check doesn't come one month, you're not sweating bricks. Eesh. 2, don't live somewhere you can't afford without a man. Side chick status is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. You don't want to be right back at your mother's house after it's all said and done. Number 3, stay busy. Upgrade yourself. Take time to go to school. Get a degree so you leave better off than what you came in. Just don't be sitting around and act like this man is going to take care of you. 4, keep cool when it comes to wifey. When you know what you were signing up for when you started this, and she didn't. Ooh. It's not her fault her man came at you. Stop acting like she did something to you. Damn. 5, know your role. You don't get to be mad or have an attitude about anything except your money. If that doesn't show up, then be mad. That's the only reason you're in it, right? Unless you're in love with them, then, well, you're in trouble. Damn.
If you decide and you fall in love, you need to roll. I'm sorry, because you're just asking for a lot of heartache and fucking up a whole bunch of shit. And shit do end in death.
So when I started one of my jobs there, one of my coworkers, she was going through a divorce, or she had just started the relationship issues. We get ready to go through a divorce, and I asked her what happened, and she said her husband came to her and was like, he's leaving her for another woman, and they had 2 girls together, and I was like, damn. And this woman is fine, like pretty as shit. I'm like, wow, I can't believe this. So then, fast forward 10 years later, I was like, hey, how you doing? You know, and then we started talking about our ex-husband. I said, well, yeah, how he doing? He's like, he left her for another girl. I was like, ain't that some shit? She said, karma's a bitch.
But he's not satisfied anyway,
Exactly.
or he wouldn't be keep moving like that.
Exactly.
So he probably shouldn't be settling down.
Exactly.
And then Flip asked on the feed, can you be the main with the married person? To me, that's a no. If you decide, you can never be the main. I mean,
if he's married, you can't be the main.
Yeah, the married person who's got the legitimate papers is always going to be the main.
Unless he moved out.
Or
and
he on
y'all
his
living
death row
together.
dead.
Like you and him are living together, and he go visit his wife every once in a while to have sex.
Yeah, pretty much.
And y'all both that point y'all both know about each other.
Yeah, the only time I would condone having a side is if I do know people whose wives are sick. I mean, like very sick, like not gonna make it. But they stay with them through the illness, you know. So that's the only time I could condone someone stepping outside, you know, especially if their condition is not gonna get better. So, and that would go for both sides, you know, because I mean, some people do take the till death do us part, you know, that's their thing. So,
I mean, why? And I'm mostly talking about marriage, because when you're in a relationship, you dating someone. That's a loose right there.
Right.
But if you're in a marriage and you married someone, and you feel the need that you still have to fool around and fuck other people, then you need to just go ahead and be upfront. I understand you might end up having to pay alimony, some other shit. You know, you can't see your kids as much as you want to see them, but that's the price you have to pay for doing extra shit on the side, or at least be upfront, or allow her to do what you're doing.
and then especially don't be all in your feelings and all fucked up when karma catch up with you, because you know. Yeah, somebody who did me dirty recently, I'm like, you wonder why your life fucked up. You did me dirty, and I'm the last person that you should do dirty, because you can tell me anything, and I'm cool with it.
And if you are a side chick, he is not leaving his wife for your ass. That is very rare.
He might.
It's rare though.
He might keep hope alive.
No, don't keep hope alive.
You,
Don't keep
you
hope
gonna
alive.
be with this mama for 15 years. Y'all gonna have a whole family, 2 kids, a dog, and he's still gonna be, I gotta go home to my wife tonight.
Yeah, I don't believe in keeping hope alive. I just think that shit is worthless.
yeah.
Let it go. Let it go.
Keep hope alive,
You
ladies.
got any last minute thoughts, Drew?
Side chick etiquette, side piece etiquette, man. Listen, stay in your motherfucking lane.
Facts.
You know, don't look for an upgrade when you feel like you want to start wanting to be the main. Go find you a main.
Facts.
There it is.
What's yours?
I would pretty much along the same lines, like know your space, know your role. Like if you can't be true to anybody, at least be true to yourself, and with some fucking facts. Like weigh the pros and the cons of your being a side piece or having a side piece, and it might need to be a process of elimination. Like if it's not worth the risk, stop doing it. So.
All right. I guess my last minute thing is the wife or the husband ain't do shit to you. If you the side nigga or the side bitch, they ain't do nothing to you. Stay in your lane. Don't go around trying to be the wife friend. Don't try to be the husband's friend. Get your dick, get your vagina on the side, and keep it moving. But my main advice is just don't do it. Don't become a side piece. Have more standards for yourself than that.
True shit.
Oh shit. So, are we gonna take a break, or
It's
we
up
can
to
just
y'all.
keep rolling?
It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Do you need a break, Drew?
I don't
You
need
gotta
a
go
break.
potty?
Man, you know what the fuck? I tell you what. Let's keep this shit moving.
Okay, then.
Producer.
It's time for Can You Answer Candy's Questions? All that we ask is that your answer is honest and real. And if you have a question you want Candy to ask live, email it to candy@adultconversation.com.
There you go. All right, so I have some random questions to ask you both.
Random joints.
Okay. Sunshine.
Yes.
Does being celibate include removing masturbation from one's life?
Yes.
Drew?
Celibate. Shit, I wish the fuck I would. I'm not answering that shit. Keep moving.
Answer the goddamn question. This is our
Listen.
last show of the year.
I mean, listen, I'm busting
Answer
nuts.
the fucking
So then,
question.
to
And I'm
you,
gonna
it's a
beat my
no.
dick whenever the fuck I feel like it, celibate or not.
Okay, then. Then it's a no to you.
Ain't I bad?
By what? A
Hope you
blow
shave
dog?
your penis.
What?
You probably pumped the bulb, dog.
Yeah, I
You
would, I
know
would,
Santa's.
I would.
You know Santa's watching.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm already on the naughty list. Your ass is right beside me.
Claus
Fuck
is
Santa.
watching.
That motherfucker
Shit.
ain't gave me shit my whole life. Not wanted anyway.
That's because
Right.
you're a foul ass mouth.
Fuck him.
What about you, Candy?
To me, you should be able to masturbate whether you celibate. But I was told celibate and what's the other thing? Abstinence.
Abstinence.
They're not the same. So
Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
Because I'm practicing abstinence.
Oh, so you masturbate?
No.
Oh, how long you been abstinent?
What the fuck is the difference though?
I don't know.
So I think celibate is when you doing the spiritual healing process.
Yes.
And abstinent is when you just not
Refrain
fucking.
from
Tired of
sex.
your pussy
Just
getting
not
beat up
fucking.
by a whole
And-
bunch of
and-
different
and
dudes.
You still in the same.
That is not what abstinence is, but okay.
You tired of getting that beat?
I'm abstinent. I'm tired of beating
I'm
it up.
abstinent right this second.
This second.
Yes.
Shut the
my
fuck
gosh.
up.
All right. Oh, this might be too much. I ain't gonna ask this one. Fuck it. Sunshine, have you ever taken advantage of anyone?
Yes,
All right. Do you
definitely.
Okay.
I mean, I do use my my power to
Power of persuasion.
my power, not my pussy power. I do use my power
gonna
of
start-
persuasion to get people to do things for me.
We're
So.
gonna start a skit. Pussy power skit.
We should have a show on that. Okay. We should have a show on pussy power.
Yep.
The power of the pussy.
Oh, you asking me that shit? Have I ever taken advantage? Yes.
I believe you.
Yes. I ain't never took no pussy,
I ain't never say that.
but I've taken advantage.
That question had nothing to do with pussy. Nothing.
No.
Can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, repeat the
All he
question.
fucking heard was pussy.
That's it.
That had nothing to do with pussy.
You brought the shit up. You
I
said the power of the
I
pussy.
use my power, and then I corrected
Well, yeah.
not my pussy power.
I've used the power of this dick to get what I want.
Candy, can you please repeat the question for
I
this
don't need it.
month,
Taking advantage of
motherfucker?
anyone.
I done answered the question.
Okay. All right. I would have to say yes. Is this shit I needed or wanted? I had to figure out how to get it sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So you took advantage.
So you took advantage.
Of the
Okay.
situation.
Did you use your? I said I added a part two
No,
to the
use my pussy
question.
power.
Yeah, did you use your pussy
I use
power?
my anus power. So I
Oh damn!
All right, Drew.
We nasty.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I'm gonna say Bora Bora
I can't stand him. I tell you, I gotta find some new friends.
because it's beautiful there, and I don't think they had a whole lot of typhoons.
All right, Sunshine.
If I could live anywhere, realistically, I definitely live in Jamaica. And since I can't live in Jamaica, my next closest option would, of course, be Miami. And I would live in right by Hulliver, New Beach. And I'd want to walk there every day and be naked on the beach.
Naked.
Naked. What about you, Candy?
Candy.
If I had all the money in the world and I could live somewhere, I'd probably live in Hawaii.
They be having typhoons and shit though.
It's okay.
And the cost of living is so high. You can't have no milk or
I
bread.
said to be,
No
if
milk
I
or
was a
bread.
billionaire, I had to be a billionaire.
Yeah, you definitely have to be
I can't
cake.
afford to live there.
Have you been?
And they got
That's
volcanoes.
on my bucket list.
Active volcanoes.
I know.
Oh, okay.
She ain't scared of no volcano.
No, I ain't no
Shit.
punk bitch.
I know you- People that's died. People that's died from
People
the
die
motherfucker last
everywhere.
week.
Somebody just died in D.C. today, I guarantee it.
Niggas die every day, B. You gonna be alright. You tough, right?
All right, Drew.
Yes.
Shit.
What 3 words would a close friend use to describe you?
Shit, come back.
Sunshine.
Oh damn, I was gonna think. 3 words. Probably direct, but that mean could go with that too. Shit, that's hard. That's hard. 3 words to describe me. Open. And I mean, hopefully caring,
He
but
said wild. Somebody said wild.
I'm not wild. That's okay. Wild and open could go together. I could do with that. That's that free spirit shit.
Yeah.
You ready,
All right.
Drew?
You ready, Drew?
Yeah. Wild, thoughtful, dedicated.
Oh, okay.
Those ain't the 3 words I'd use for your ass.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, just so you know.
You probably, one of your words probably be asshole.
I don't think you're an asshole. You
I know,
act
because
like
I'm a
an
whole
asshole
ass.
sometimes.
I'm a whole ass.
Since
What
this
about
is
you, Candy?
friends and not people, you just acquaintances. So friends would probably say I am direct.
Mm-hmm.
They would probably say I am very helpful, and they probably say I'm mean.
I think we could have the same fucking words. I mean, we could have a lot of different words, but we could have the same words.
Yeah, I'm shy too. So
You ain't hardly shy.
I'm definitely shy. I'm really shy, and that's another reason why people think I'm mean, because I'm very closed and stay to myself and shy, especially around new situations. But if I am in charge of something and I'm running something or running a business, it's a whole is a business Candy, and then there's the Candy that's out meeting everybody.
Right.
So there's 2 different sides.
I would agree. There's about 4 of you, I would think.
I probably that's the
Yeah.
Gemini in me.
They're damn sure like 5 of me.
Fact.
I be about to introduce myself. I don't know my motherfucking name. I'm like, who am I today?
All right, Sunshine. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No, I don't. Nope.
True.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna say yes. And last one. Who is your inspiration?
Who is my inspiration?
Yes.
Damn, I don't think I really have a specific person per se. I'm just like I get inspired like when I see women making moves, but there's not like one person I could say they inspire me. Like just powerful women just inspires me.
True.
Niggas.
This motherfucker, I swear, I just.
Oh my God.
What? You say who inspired me? Niggas. Niggas inspire me. All types of niggas. I get inspired to keep doing the shit I'm doing when I ride down Good Hope Road and I'm sad because of my people that's out there off the K2, and I get inspired when I see some people that look like me doing the motherfucker in business, in politics, and in life in general. You know what I mean? And so yeah, niggas.
We're gonna change his segment from useless facts to Hood Corner with Just Drew or some hoodologist. I mean, we're gonna do the Hood
Oh, do
Corner
I have
with
to name?
Just Drew.
So I got to name just one person?
No, you didn't. She said women. You
Okay.
said.
I
can
said
name one
strong
person.
women.
I can name one person.
Oh yeah, she said strong women, and you said niggas.
I can name one person.
It's all good now.
All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna name one person.
You don't have to.
I do.
You gonna say Sunshine?
No.
You gonna say your
She
mother?
inspires me,
I
but
mean
no.
your grandmother.
Mm-mm.
Who? This dick.
No. Marion Barry.
Okay. I agree. He's a good one.
He's a bad motherfucker.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Who inspires you, Candy?
Currently. I'm gonna be difficult just like you.
It's always the same.
My current inspiration is D, and motivator. Kind of like pushes me to do better things with our businesses. All of them. All right.
Aria oh damn, I said her
What?
name. Aria inspires me too though.
She'll
She's
be a
so
good
beautiful.
grandma. That's why.
Yeah.
This is why Sunshine trying to make sure she have more time to herself so she can
This
see her
is true.
grandbaby.
I do. I need to spend
That's
some more
smart.
time
Though.
with my Grammy.
Some grandmothers are in their early 40s and late 30s and don't want to be a part of their grandbaby's lives. But you was 12 when you had your kids, so Not you. I'm just saying in general.
Okay, 'cause
you
I was not 12.
and now you're mad because you're 35
Oh,
year old grandmother.
right.
Be a grandmother.
Yeah. No, she had like with my end of the year, what I'm trying to complete. Like even staying home these last 2 months, I don't want to be here. You already know that. So she has inspired me to stay here.
So are you staying here through the end of the year?
I'm gonna stay. I'll be in town until the end of January.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna spend time here getting things done, and
All right.
want to become a billionaire. Psych.
You can.
Yeah, if I find a rich sugar daddy, I can.
Girl, you could definitely become
I still work for a living.
Yes, at least a multi-millionaire. Because being a millionaire these days don't get shit paid. But
Well, I am gonna start playing the Mega Million next
Really?
year. That's one of my goals.
So you're gonna transfer from smoking to playing lottery?
Yeah, pretty much. That money, that's just a good idea. No, I set my second quit day. I ain't even telling you because then you're gonna be bashing me and
Your
shit.
first quit day is supposed to be January 1st. So
No, my first one was October 15th.
No, your first one was like when
I
year
can
did we
never do
start
the
adult
first.
conversation.
Yeah, I can never do.
It was
the
like
first.
2 weeks after we started adult conversation.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I got it. I'm ready though.
All right, Drew.
What?
Do you, Drew?
What you mean? Well, shit. Well, since it's due me time, how about this? My favorite time of the motherfucking show, time for Sunshine Certification.
The night, listeners. Sunshine's certification. Listen as Sunshine certifies business
Let's go!
events. Also, if you want your business or event certified, email sunshine@adultconversation.com.
So here's a funny thing. I spent like an hour and a half finding side piece etiquette information and forgot the certification. Like I did, like it was the farthest thing from my mind. But it is a couple things that that I've been excited about recently. I mentioned to you, I'm gonna go back to a couple things I certified that y'all might have missed. Of course, last week I certified ancestry DNA. And I still been having a ball with that. Like I found some family that lived in the same neighborhood I lived in for the last 7 years, which has been pretty interesting. And like I said earlier, they did get my spit today, so they should have the results back for me very shortly. There was also a soap company that I talked about and that I've meant to post, and I don't think I got back to posting it. And it was some people that I had met while I was on the cruise with Just Drew in November. And the products have been fabulous. Since I certified them, I brought a couple things in, but I've been able to use more. So I'm going to make sure I post them again tonight. Also, I changed my Facebook profile picture. Did anybody notice that?
Yes, I definitely did.
Okay, so I haven't changed.
Yes.
You know what? First of all, I'm so nervous about my page getting shut down.
First of all, I was like, when did Sunshine start showing herself on her Facebook profile?
Titty.
Exact-
I'm used to just seeing titties.
Titty ball,
that's
titty
titties
ball.
I can't with them. So I did decide to put the same picture on all three of my pages because I have my business page and I have the Shine page and I have the Sunshine page.
You're going to confuse the shit out of people.
No, I have already. Yeah, I've confused a lot of people, but I do appreciate all the support.
I don't think I accepted the sign page.
You didn't accept-
I don't know
if
I sent you a friend request.
Because we're already friends. It's the same
because it would drive
content.
me crazy trying to remember which one to tag.
But it's the same content. So if you're good, I tag the other page. I'm full on one page, so I tag the other page. But I did want to. Well, I wanted to do something and I forgot because I got all messed up. Today was a busy day, but this is our last show of the year, and we are going to be gone for 3 years. So if anybody, I mean 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's 3 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
There's not one. I thought we didn't have anything the first week either.
Yeah.
And then one more week after that?
No.
Oh,
just 2
Candy
weeks.
sent a text too many times then.
2 weeks.
All right, so we're gone for 2 weeks. So this is the last show of this year, of 2019, and we'll be going into 2020. So, Candy, what was most memorable for you with Adult Conversation this year? There I go asking your questions.
Yeah, because I also had a question for y'all too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You go first, Drew.
Oh
gotta
shit,
remember
that's
my whole year.
easy for me.
I can remember my whole
Skip day.
Yeah, Skip Day was epic.
Skip day.
Skip Day was epic. That's
I'm trying
good
to think of the
shit.
most epic show we had.
Oh man,
And I meant to print y'all the list, but again, I was moving too fast today.
the most epic show, the most memorable. Epic.
I know, I love.
You know,
Go ahead, Candy.
What's most memorable is going from being up at 9 o'clock at night and being done at 11 to getting here at 5.
You have not
That
fell asleep on a show.
has changed my life significantly because
Yeah.
staying up to 11 was killing me.
Rip Radio Network.
So switching over to a new network and allowing us to be able to do what we got to do and get out of here at a decent, respectful time is probably
It's
the most
been huge.
memorable and most meaningful thing for me this year.
Drew, did you come up with yours?
I said it. Skip day. Oh, the most memorable show.
No, I just said the most memorable thing to do with the show this year.
Skip day.
Okay, we get damn. He's just so. Did you have coffee before you came in here?
Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm still under the weather.
So you come and give it to us?
My word. I can't. He's a lot.
Jesus.
So of course, when I was looking back, I knew what show number we were on, but then I didn't. I think we were on show number. Excuse me. Like hey, I can't with him. Do you know we on live? Did you know we were on air and on live? He's so extra.
I know, but you know,
People sick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
can you don't fuck up her segment?
It's okay. Let him. He's already done it. So, anywho, let me stop messing with Drew. So, I just wanted to commend us. I mean, we made it through another year. We've switched stations once, and we all put in a really huge effort to get here and bring you good content. So, you know, hopefully for next year, you know, hit us up, come talk about being on the show, call us up. I love all the stuff on the feed, but I can't keep up with that shit while I'm on air. We definitely do appreciate the support. And we've been rolling through traffic, rain, bad weather, hot days, vacations,
Overtime.
weddings, travel, and here we are. So it's been a cool year.
It's our last show of the year.
Last show of 2019.
So long to 2019 for us. All right.
That's it.
Okay. So
All right.
I'm just rapping.
you got anything else?
Nope.
All right. So I wanted to, I have one question for y'all, but I want to do it after we wrap this up because in case it goes over. Our upcoming events, February 8th, KKSE has the Urban Iconic Sip and Paint over at Big Daddy's in Laurel. Go to kkse.club for more information. And February 14th through the 16th, KKSE also has an R&B Weekend Getaway. We still have a few more spaces left. You can go to kkse.club. And Drew, I'm gonna let you go ahead and announce that, unless you can't talk. And
Man, fuck all that. This the shit right here. I can talk about this. So check it out. March the motherfucking 28th. Right? March the motherfucking 28th. Play Nice Social. We about to be back the fuck at it in previous form, just like we've been doing. Upscale, classy ass shit. You understand me? But I can promise you this right here. Leave your motherfucking inhibitions at home. Leave your motherfucking judgments at home. Bring your funky ass out and have a goddamn ball. Hit us up for the details.
anything else?
Last thing, which I should have told you put on the agenda. I am having a private New Year's party.
Nice.
And I already have enough single men. So if you are a single man, please do not hit me up because I don't have any more space. That fills up first. So I still have room for a few couples and some single ladies who I had about 12 of them send me messages. But first come, first serve.
Facts.
Very private.
Limited amount of people too.
Yeah, of course.
Need to know that.
What you got?
Since we about to go and it's Christmas holiday, I just wanted y'all both to say, us all three to say, what we are grateful for going into the holidays and what we look forward to. Which one of y'all want to start?
I will. On a serious note, I am grateful going into this holiday season for my health. I am grateful for my family.
Your health? I'm sorry.
It's not funny, but it's
Not. I can't.
My overall health.
Okay.
My family
Uh-huh.
and my friends. I love all y'all. Holla back.
Sunshine? Can't you cut off his mic?
I can't. I am truly grateful. First of all, I am grateful to be around for another entire year.
Facts.
It has been a fabulous, amazing year. I've been traveled so many different places. I'm so excited about all the people I've met, everything that I've gotten to experience. And I ain't talking about sex. This I've been dead serious. I've got some great friends. I've been around some cool ass people. And we've been rocking. So it's been a good year. The drama was cut down this year. And everybody's finding their space and doing what makes them happy. So it's been a good year. And family, of course. I mean, always family. But I always say, there's a lot of people that are my family, not necessarily blood.
Exactly.
But yeah, we've been rocking. So I appreciate everybody's love and support, truly.
Yeah, so.
You, Candy?
Oh, shit. It still was turned on. Oops. Sorry. I'm grateful for you all. I'm grateful for this show, and I'm grateful that we are still having good audience and people still chiming in, people still recognizing us when we go out and asking me questions and asking me to post stuff on my page. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the fact that we're happy. We don't come in here miserable and upset with each other, so we come in here happy and ready to go. I'm happy that I have got married, changed my name from Brown to Davis, and was able to have you all there to celebrate with me. I'm definitely happy that my children are alive and they're doing well, and I look forward to just being able to chill this holiday season and just be free. I real shit, like I said the other day, I only bought presents for 2 people this year. And then, well, it'll be the kids. So adult and kids. I realized that this holiday season was supposed to be meant and should be spent with just doing things and being happy with my family and not trying to go out and stunt on people and do all kinds of stuff. I wanted just us to be happy.
It's been a good year.
And then going into New Year's, since we got 4 minutes, one resolution, Sunshine.
Definitely to quit smoking.
All right, Drew.
More pussy.
Oh my! Why? You know what? I'ma start a prayer to the universe circle for Drew.
That's why you choking, because you was eating too much pussy.
Karma. You got pussy hair in your
like that little
throat.
cat with the fur ball.
Exactly.
Throat.
He's on the mic choking to death. Kim, we gonna put some etiquette rules. We gonna put some co-host etiquette rules in fucking place.
Right.
Oh, so don't be sick.
Don't cough on the fucking mic.
I didn't cough on the mic.
Do you got a mic cover? Now he gonna have to wipe it down with, instead of little bleach pads, he gotta wipe it down.
This ninja.
He wipe it down all
You gotta wipe it down. Oh my God. And we tried in here with your coughing.
I can't.
All right. I don't even, what the fuck?
I know, you just throw the
My New Year's resolution is to make sure I hit my 10,000 steps every day.
That's what's up.
So,
Yeah,
I'm at 5,000 now.
Y'all mad at me because I want more pussy.
it's not wanting more pussy. It's coughing into the mic while you request more pussy
Right.
with a fur ball in your mouth.
That you
That's
just
the
finished
problem.
getting more pussy.
Gosh.
All right. So if you don't know, go to adultconversation.com. You can see our past shows, and I promise before the end of the year they'll all be posted. But
And one other thing they can do.
and what's that?
Get the app, 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 get the motherfucking app.
Yeah. So my old year resolution is to go and update the website and the app this week. But let me tell you, this show has been posted on YouTube and on our Facebook like page.
Adult
so it's
Conversation
always
YouTube?
posted there. If not anything else, I at least post them there.
How
so
can they
go
find
there.
it on YouTube?
Adult Conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just go there. They're always posted, and you can take that link and share it with your friends, or go on our Facebook like page and share that, and tag yourself and like our page, and just share it.
That's right.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a great holiday. If we don't talk to you all, we appreciate you all, and we will see you next year.